Hello, it's Phil Thatch with SEC Football Forecast, and I'm here with another preseason quick pick video, and we're going to do one of these for every single team in the Southeastern Conference, all 14 of them, but this week I'm focusing on Ole Miss. First, let's take a look at what they did last year, courtesy of FBschedules.com. The Rebels started their 2022 season 7-0, but in the second half of the season, when their opponents became more difficult, they only won one more game, and that was in College Station against Texas A&M. The great first half of their season qualified them for a bowl. They went to the TaxAct Texas Bowl and played against Texas Tech Red Raiders, where they lost 42-25. Here's a look at Ole Miss 2023 schedule. They have to play LSU, but that's at home, and they also have very difficult away games against Alabama and Georgia. That's enough blah, blah, blah. Let's get on with these picks. Ole Miss starts out with an easy game against Mercer at their home stadium. I think they'll win that one with no problem at all. In week 2, the Rebels travel to Tulane, where they will play in this stadium, and I see them winning that game easily. In week 3, the Rebels face Georgia Tech out of the Atlantic Coast Conference at home. I think they'll win that one pretty easily as well. In week 4, the Rebels play their first Southeastern Conference game, and it's against Alabama in Tuscaloosa. This should be an easy game for Alabama. I see the Rebels losing by at least 10. Next on the schedule, it's a home game against LSU. I think LSU is going to be fairly good this year. I think they will beat Ole Miss in their own stadium. It's another home game for Ole Miss in week 6. This time the Arkansas Razorbacks come to town, and I think this will be a close game, but in the end, I think the home team will take the win. Ole Miss gets a bye in week 7, giving them time to rest and recuperate before traveling to Auburn to play in this beautiful stadium where I think they may take the win in a close game. In week 9, the University of Vanderbilt football team travels all the way from Nashville to Oxford, Mississippi just to be beaten by the Ole Miss Rebels. It's another home game for the Rebels in week 10 as Texas A&M comes to town, and I think it's going to be yet another conference win for the Ole Miss Rebels. But in week 11, the Ole Miss Rebels travel to Athens, Georgia to face the reigning national champion Georgia Bulldogs. This should be another easy game for the Dogs. I see them winning this one by at least 2 touchdowns. An easy game for the Rebels in week 12 as they face Louisiana Monroe at home. They'll probably win this one by 2 or 3 touchdowns. And now we've made it to the last week of the season. It's an in-state rivalry against Mississippi State. This is going to be a close game, but I think Mississippi State gets the win, leaving Ole Miss with yet another conference loss. So there you have it. It's my 2023 picks for the Ole Miss Rebels. I've got them at 8 wins and 4 losses overall during regular season play, 4-4 in the conference. I think DraftKings shows 7.5 wins for them, so I'm fairly in line with that. Some of these could be wins that are losses. Some could be losses that are wins. Let me know what you think on that accord. Where do you think I got it right? Where do you think I got it wrong? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Be sure to take a moment and reach down and hit the thumbs up button. That really helps me out. And if you want to see some more of these quick picks videos, make sure and subscribe and hit the notification bell. That's going to do it for this week. Thanks for watching. So long from SEC Football Forecast.